our TTV Moira Secondary School December show. I'm Chris Doyle.
And I'm Rhea Dukowitz. And we're TTV host for this year.
So first off, we're going to be starting out with the Harvest Festival, which is a Mohawk tradition and celebration of the fall.
Game, we've done that in the Longhouse to settle disputes, or we also use it to, it's a game we do every Harvest Festival and it lasts up for days or it could be an hour. It depends, whoever gets the most beans. We have storytelling and we tell legends, usually about the corn, bean, and squash. We have is corn husk dolls, which we make out of corn husks, and they don't have faces. So that comes from when a little girl was given a doll without a face, so she doesn't have a definition of what beauty is.
So the importance of the Harvest Festival is, well, sort of self-explanatory. It's just to collect all of our harvest and sort of celebrate like what we do in our community or in our culture. And the festival is sort of put on at the school to show everybody else who isn't native what we do around the Harvest Festival. So particularly at the school, we had four stations set up, plus we did some singing and dancing, and we played lacrosse, and we talked about some of the old native legends, and we played the Peachstone game, which is a very old game, and that's pretty much what it was all about, just collecting the harvest and showing everybody else how to have fun with some of the native activities. Perfect. So the lacrosse is actually taken a long time. When I went to high school here, they didn't have a lacrosse team or anything, but from my understanding now, there is a lacrosse team, which is a huge step and a huge jump for all of us. In the Mohawk culture, the native culture, lacrosse was sort of like one of the first games of time. We used to play it to settle different debates between each other and just to sort of have fun. And yeah, so I mean, I think it's pretty awesome that all the kids now get to play lacrosse on a team for the school. So we had the Peachstone game there, and at the Peachstone game, that's all about also settling our differences, more so between the clans or the men and women, and it's played twice a year to give out the different responsibilities to the different houses, or not houses, the clans or the people, and so we're played with they used to be played originally, so the legend says that they were played with chickadee heads. But obviously, that's a little gruesome. So we use peach stones, and you burn the one side of the peach stone, and then it's all black on the one side, and then all white on the other side. And so if they're all black, or they're all white, you get 5 points. And then if they're all black, and then one's white, you get 1 point. Otherwise, there's no other points given. So that's sort of what the peach stone game was about. And we also had some storytelling there, just telling our stories. We told about how the corn husks doll were made, which is another activity that we actually did there. We built the corn husks. So this is what we call a corn husk doll. And it was actually one of the activities to do there. We built them, and originally they were made out of corn husk, and it's to give to the kids, so they have something to do. And there's a story that goes with it, with how the corn face lost their face, which is what we told at the Harvest Festival there. And they only take honestly about 5-10 minutes to make. If you're pretty quick, they take even less. And I don't know. There's a really beautiful piece of art for corn husk. We need something to captivate our kids, I guess, something for them to do. And they were originally made with faces, and they were told to go around the earth and spread joy and fun for all these kids and all these people. And there was one corn husk that was made, and that corn husk doll was so beautiful that when the cornhouse doll went to the puddle or the mirror, and she not a mirror, like a puddle or something that would show your reflection, she's seen her reflection and she got captivated in her own reflection and just continued staring at the puddle, and she wasn't traveling the world to go help people. So the creator who gave us the cornhouse dolls took the faces off of the cornhouse doll as a punishment to so they wouldn't know, or they wouldn't get sidetracked with how beautiful they were, and now they could just roam the earth forever looking for their face and helping people. So at the festival, so for the school, we sort of like to put on our best type of foods, or the ones that we enjoy the most. So we served Indian tacos here, which is fry bread with some chili, your lettuce, like all your other toppings that you want to put on there, some cheese, and it was super good. It was by far not healthy for you, but that would be one of the traditional foods that you would see at the festival. Now, if you went to the ceremony or to the longhouse, you'd find things like corn soup more, and squash, and corn and beans and vegetables, and maybe some game like deer every once in a while. But for the school, we decided to put on some Indian tacos because they're the most enjoyed, I think. So on the reserve, it's Tyndonega. It's about 30 minutes east of Belleville, I think. East of Belleville, yeah, 30 minutes east of Belleville. And we have one longhouse, on there that's active. I guess they're the ones that host the ceremonies and stuff. So they also host socials. They're around nighttime. Usually it's posted on Facebook and stuff. And a social is where we all go to sing and dance together and sort of get to know each other and just sort of get to know the culture. So, I mean, for anybody that was looking to get to know more about our culture, I'd say a social would be a great place to start to sing and dance and just get to know the people. I think Moira is a great high school, especially for keeping the Mohawk culture alive, considering it's off the reserve. It's actually one of the only schools in Belleville, I think it is the only high school, that offers a Mohawk course to learn the language and the culture, which is absolutely amazing for students, especially coming from the reserve, because we learned all of our life, we learned Mohawk, not French or anything. So when you got high school, well, if you go somewhere else, you're a little lost because you have to relearn, or you have to learn French starting at a grade 9 level. So, I mean, I think that's a really amazing support system. Not to mention we have our own native guidance counselors here, which they work their butts off and really try to help anybody who wants to learn about their culture or about life in general. Like, they're just amazing supports. And we're in the middle of trying to open up our Aboriginal room right now. So we have a lounge for everybody just to go and hang out and learn about the culture, and they'll have murals in there and probably some legends laying around, and people will be able to talk about their culture and learn about it in that room there. So I think Moira is an amazing school for the support system in the Native community. I could say Sago Skanagoaga means like hello, are you at peace? So that's sort of like our general way of asking how you are. But the responses would be like Ha Skanagoa, it means like yes, I'm at peace, or Yate Skanagoa, Skanagoa, and it means I'm not at peace. And then there's other other responses like Gunhe, sort of means like I'm alive, like you're not bad but you're not good, you're enjoying it, right? So try it out and don't be scared to try your best at everything you do. And if you want to learn about the culture, then learn about the culture. Don't let nothing hold you back.
That was really informative. But you know what, Chris? We also had a dance battle here, and I want to check out some of those amazing dancers that we have in our audience.
finally, we're going to be going into the Reindeer Hunt, which is a festive tag game that's put on at our school annually.
Okay, so the Destination students here at Moira Secondary School have created a short segment that you will now view.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Doyle, and I'm from the Grade 7 Destinations program here at Moira Secondary School. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the reindeer hunt that goes on each year at our school. Now, the reindeer hunt is a tag game with clothespins, and you try and take them off each other. Now I have my team to come show you guys some strategies.
I'm Lillian, and I'm going to hide in a locker.
I'm Micaiah, and I'm going to hide under the stairs.
I'm Emma, and I'm going to do sneak attack.
I'm Nikki, and I'm going to hide behind the corner.
That all sounds great, but I'll be the real winner. Now we're going to talk to last year's winner, Blaine Rattan.
Okay, so there's also one thing that I think everyone should probably know is that you can't catch your person during class. You can catch them during break or lunch, and you can't get them after school.
Now we're going to do a reenactment for the viewers at home. Can we do it, girls?
Yes, we can.
Now that you have a good understanding of the reindeer hunt game, happy holidays.
Well, that concludes their show. Thanks for tuning in. See you next year. Stay tuned.
This is Rhea Duquist and Chris Doyle signing off.